Sugar.
Yes! We are back and better than ever. Hello, my name is Richard Pucci, and this is Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show. Bi-weekly? I don't even know. We're the night show where two friends unwind with the topics that make us hot. We used to be bi-weekly. Shit has been happening. The world is on fire, and we love it.
Yes.
Joy is my wonderful co-host. Joy, I'm a real content creator. Nickens, how are you, Joy? You got a drink?
am. Yes, I do. I do. And first of all, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Happy Lunar New Year. Tiger sugar. I got my tiger sugar. This is a chocolate. Oh my god. He dropped the bomb. Yo, let me see that again. You got the Taiwan brown sugar boba milk tea. Yes, instant boba. Let's go.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's particularly good, but it exists.
Look, I just do it. Just do it.
So wait, let me see the real thing. Let me see, because she got real tiger sugar.
So this one is I got for tonight. I bought it's a chocolate malt milk. It has the boba and the pearl. It should just be pearl, but it's fine. This is a chocolate version. I bought 5 drinks today. It is not weird. Like, no one looks at me. It's like, dang, that girl's got 5 drinks. No. So today, of course, being Lunar New Year, they had a special where if you bought one of the signature drinks, you get a complimentary free drink ticket. So I bought 5 and I got 5 tickets. So I was like, eh! But it expires the end of this month, so I gotta use them. So crazy. But yeah,
I was gonna say, are you closer to tiger sugar now, though?
You know what's messed up, actually? At my last job, it would have been perfect. If I still was at my last job, and I kept saying it, I kept manifesting it, like there needs to be a tiger sugar around me, so that I don't have to go all the way to freaking Chinatown. There's one it's right there in Koreatown.
Yeah.
And I moved. I'm upset. But if anything, it's a few stops away on the train. I just have to get off the train and then get the drink and then jump back on the train using my own personal money. So it's just, it is what it is. But I love it. I'm excited. I'm happy for this new location. I'm obsessed. And of course, Tiger Sugar, I'm still repping to infinity. So
I've yet to have tiger sugar, but I did recently in Freehold. There's a Mr. Wish.
Mr. Wish. Okay.
I really like Mr. In which case, I'm sure if I had tiger sugar, I'd be like, I love tiger sugar. In which case, because I have Mr. Wish, I love Mr. Wish.
Okay, look, hey, Boba is love. Okay.
And also the name is Mr. Wish. Like, what could I wish for? If it was like Miss Wish.
Miss Wish.
Right? It's got like,
I mean, it's so funny because like I said, we were at the mall but we didn't have time to like go into the food court and stuff. But yeah. I was wondering if there was gonna have more boba stuff there.
Yeah.
Or not. So hey, look, I'm just saying tiger sugar needs to be in more locations in New Jersey. It's going south, it's going north, it needs to be central.
Yeah. Oh yeah, heck yeah. But until then, we have I was gonna say Freehold Mall has the fruity boba. Like I don't necessarily think they have the brown sugar boba, but like I would say like not even like 8 minutes away, boom, there is a Mr. Wish. Crack that open.
Now that's cool. When I was, there we go. The first time is the best time. When I was driving through, I know there was like a particular Asian section. It's like Asian market, and then I was like,
"It's there. It's
okay.
there. It's there. It has like literally, because I was like looking at it. I was like, I said to Cupid, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Asian Mart, Asian restaurant, Asian Mart, Mr. Wish, other Asian restaurant, and dry cleaners in there.
I'm like, this is new.
It was like
I'd never seen that before.
An entire strip of Asian stuff. Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh. And it was great too, because like it wasn't just like oh like a whole bunch of like non-Asian people there. Like no, I was like this is like if I was gonna get Asian, like if I was gonna go to an Asian restaurant, I would go there. Because like they have good stuff. If like people in the parking lot are all like Asian. Like it's good.
They know. And it's crazy because that particular section, we know, is not really full of Asian people. That particular area, and of course, obviously,
not that I know of,
Yeah, like it's very low key.
Yeah.
If we were to ever see anybody in our neighborhood or in our area, that's why I was so shocked when I saw it the first time driving through. I was like, this is usually in North Jersey, or if anything, you got to really travel more up North Jersey to figure out, or south, like going towards Philly. I've seen some, bypass Asian food places, but nothing to that point. Yeah, so I'm shocked.
Where it's very like an entire strip mall.
Yes, and I was like, that's not.
Yeah.
But then that makes me think, because of the pandemic, people moving out of New York, maybe that's what kind of caused them to find more areas and more places. I mean, it has a lot of land over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but we have Rodney here. And we have Dominic. I was gonna say Mosaic.
Hey Dominic, hey Rodney. Oh my God.
It's times 2.
Lit. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Rodney says we have an Asian section like that here in Atlanta also. Like all Asian businesses and restaurants. I was gonna say, because that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah,
like,
and that's why
in this area that isn't like little Tokyo or Chinatown.
Because especially where we are, Jersey, and of course, things are changing, but Jersey doesn't have that in our area. It's usually just very generic, basic. Obviously, you got your stuff here, stuff there.
Yeah.
But nothing where it's closely, densely populated as an Asian thing. Honestly, if I could say like Edison or New Brunswick or somewhere around there, I was like, okay, you start to see it.
I was gonna say, because I was thinking about New Brunswick, because like New Brunswick has like all the little it's like all the Hungarians are in a section.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the Eastern Europeans are in one section. But New Brunswick is like, oh my gosh, the Hungarian food. Yes, they are. I was gonna say, in which case, so it's so funny though, because like it literally goes to show you, because like in one way it's like, oh no, like America's like a melting pot, like we shouldn't segregate ourselves, but then it's also so beautiful to see cultures being allowed to be preserved that way. It's like a double-edged sword, because you could say, oh, like everybody, but the great part is that like it's not like I couldn't live in a place no, I can soak up the culture and be like, this is fantastic.
Oh yeah, but I think that's why America is so confused and messed up now, because the way that they made segregation is like evil, but it's not even a segregation thing. I would hope it's never, and I'm not saying that you're saying it that way, but I think America twisted it that way, where it's like we only have to have our stuff here and we can't go nowhere else. But really, like, hey, you just know, if you want to get some great Korean food, you want to get some great Chinese food, you should just go there, because that's where they have their stuff set up. But it's not because they couldn't by law, which is again America, so like how it's like, well, only Chinese people aren't allowed to be in this area because of blah 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 and all the laws and whatever, which they did to them in with the Chinese Exclusion Act. So like obviously history up here, but that's why I'm like, it sucks where America made it so bad, but it's like I'm proud that they can even have that section of New Jersey, because clearly nothing else is popping over there. Like, ain't nothing else over besides woods.
I was gonna say,
what are you doing? I'm happy they made it into something, because who was gonna do that? I would rather be them than like have some crap fake black soul food that's taking up space, and it's shitty, and it's like it's flavorless. Oh no.
Like white pho.
White pho? Oh god, like I can't. And it would be that'd be good too. Like if we have some Vietnamese place with fun stuff. Oh man, delicious. But
I forget what it was. I was looking at like a thing for like websites, and like, oh, it was like podcasts, and it was like literally like two white people, and it said like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my goodness. Dominic's saying, messed up now. I feel like communities do venture out to the same communities together, and although we've made strides, we have leagues to go. And then Rodney says whole strip malls full of Vietnamese and Korean businesses and restaurants.
We need it in Jersey.
Oh yeah,
in that area.
And then Dominic's just talking about the fact that there are different levels between slavery internment camps and actual equality.
America just did some foolishness, man. Continues to do it.
Ooh, and then he says that that's what the Vietnamese spot is here. A bunch of strip malls. But Annandale is a whole city that is known for their South Korean communities.
And that's cool. Like, I'm happy, because literally in Jersey, it's straight up like very meh. And then if you get some diversity, you're like, it's over here. But literally, like, we had to drive an hour plus just to go to freaking Mitsuwa, to go to an H Mart. Why do I have to drive an hour and pay like 3 different tolls to get some Japanese food? That's nuts. But then I realized like what area of Jersey we're living in. Literally, the only time I saw Chinese people was at the Chinese food restaurant. That's it. It's only white people, black people, and Mexicans. Like white people, black people, and Hispanic people. That's all I really would see on a regular basis. I did not see any other ethnicities. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Haitians, Africans. I'm sorry. Haitians, Africans. The only Filipinos I knew were at the high school.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's so funny because you were saying that. I was like, I was going to say in school itself.
Which was what? Years and years ago. I didn't see those people in real life outside of school. So that's like, by the time I'm out here, you can tell, especially from New Jersey, our area of New Jersey, and then going into the city, everyone is there. But I'm glad that they are able to expand and to be as south and central as that area is. It needs to be more diverse. For sure. They wouldn't know ethnic food if it slapped them in the face. Like was it Texas Roadhouse?
What about Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, actually, on our way to the mall, Bibi spotted there's a lot of Peruvian spots popping up, which I'm very excited because Peruvian food is amazing. On Route 66? Like, you know where that circle is? It's a circle. Mm-hmm. Like if you're gonna go to Collingswood, like the flea market.
That's 33.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said 66. 33.
I think you're talking about 33.
On 33, there's if you kept going, there's a couple of Peruvian spots. If you just kept going, like I was shocked, and I'm like, okay, we need to do this. And she also, even we were in Tom's River. There's a place called Shut Up and Eat. So we was down. We was driving around and everything. Mad good. But if anything, if you're not meeting straight up, let's say, because we're talking about Asian stuff here, Lunar New Year right now, we met someone who was mixed. And it was just like, wow, you're all the way down here. Like, we would have never known. Like, I didn't assume she was mixed with anything. So it's cool that there are tons of people in New Jersey that aren't really openly represented, because you don't see any shops, anything besides, like you said, laundry, cleaning, dry cleaning, and a Chinese restaurant. That's all New Jersey has. It's messed up. Well, Central Jersey, I should say. Sorry.
Wait, hold on one sec. I forgot that I had something, and I've been waiting like forever to crack it open.
Yo, he surprised me with the boba. I can't believe he surprised me with the boba. I'm so excited for him to make this boba. I'm reading Rodney and Dominic's comments. I'm just like, oh. Ramune. It's actually boba and the pearl, so I'm just chewing on big balls and small balls.
You got balls upon balls.
All these balls in my mouth. Oh my god. It is sad how, not say desperate, I don't want to use that word, but how much of a yearning I was to get ramune from the Suncoast at the mall. Yo, I was so just thirsty for any type of content off of Adult Swim or Toonami. I was obsessed with ramune. Still am. It's delicious.
I've only had it like one time.
Oh yeah, but that's the same. Like, for you to like, the only way we had access to that is if we went to the mall, and you found it way in the back. Trash. Just trash. Utter sadness. Those are good.
Here, wait, I'm gonna crack it open.
Okay. Boop.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, seal that thing in. You gotta force that thing. Yeah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, the climax. Oh, my God. Take it to the head. Yes.
I'm sticky.
I
did not expect that.
That was a private moment right there. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
I am sticky.
You wet? Oh. It's specifically in that area, huh?
Yeah. Particularly in the crotchy.
Sticky in the crotchy. And it's not from anything nasty. You just wanted some soda.
No, I just wanted some soda. Random life update, gaming update.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump right into there. So there is a new asymmetrical horror game. It's called VHS. I'm on the beta, but I just got my beta key for it. And it's a Windows only game. So I stole, and by stole I mean my parents were not using a tower. That didn't seem particularly old, and I took it, and luckily Cupid had a monitor that he wasn't using, so I am currently trying to get Windows up and running again. I was messing with it last night, but it seemed like there were some weird updates, and it just wasn't doing it. It wasn't allowing it, so hopefully I can get that up and running, because the game looks really cool. So,
shout out to you being like a Frankenstein doctor.
Well, okay, so my parents, so when I was a child, I bought a Macintosh computer for like $20. It was like nothing. It had like all these games. It was inside like a crate. It was like one of those like all-in-one, like it had the floppy drive. Like when you think of a computer from like the early 80s, like that's what it was. And I bought it, and it was fantastic, and it had like little stupid dumb games. But lo and behold, my dad was like able to like, my dad like went inside some like files and stuff, and it literally had the people's like credit card information. So because of that, my parents do not throw out computers, like at all. So like we have our first computer ever, like a 98. Hewlett Packard, the first one that we had that had like AOL like 4.0.
Damn.
Yeah, like we still are in possession of that.
You know they could just wipe the computer. Like people can wipe the computer for you.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that they would much rather just, instead of like having to like worry about like, you know, what residuals were left on the hard drive, like
I bit my tongue.
So because of that's gonna be annoying for like literally like a week now. It's gonna suck for like a week.
No, it's going away. I just oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just like I just crunched on it real hard. And I'm just like, it's fine.
But yeah, so luckily I was able to take this computer. So boom, reinstalling some Windows.
Man, I would like to see. I don't know. I think my parents were the life givers. I think they gave the life givers gave the computer to, I think my, how do you say, the female of the situation. I don't want to say mother, but yeah, that one. She gave the computer to, I don't know, a company. So like I guess
the child bearer.
Yes, the child bearer brought, our old computer somewhere. I don't know. It's gone now, as far as I know. But we had a compact. We had some stuff.
Yeah.
I know I had pictures and stuff from before, but it's fine. It wasn't important. I didn't need it then, so I don't need it now. Whatever.
Nah. Have you been playing anything fun, or just working hard?
Well, I'm trying to get back into Shadow of the Tomb Raider, because I beat Persona 5 Strikers in December, and I'm like, okay, 2022, I'm all about every month I need to finish a game. Every month I need to beat something. And then in January I took like a 2-week break, not playing anything.
Okay.
And then I tried to get back into it and I forgot how to play. So I had to spend a few days trying to remember how to play the game. And now I remember how to play the game and I stopped playing. And I'm just like, and now it's February and I need to do taxes. I'm like,
I was gonna say, literally, I just started. That's what I was actually doing before Nightcap. I started, and taxes. You have all your reasons why I never accepted tips or anything, because I'm scared to shit about online income.
Really?
Yes, I'm scared of that.
I mean, I'm just like, I don't want anyone to not know anything that I'm doing. So I did get the emails. I don't have all the forms yet that I need to have. Like, I don't have my W-2 from the job that I had.
Yeah. I
don't have W-2 from this job I'm currently had for a month. So, I'm not like desperate. I just know I need to be on my QuickBooks. I need to start, what is that when you do the receipts and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I need to do that. And I of course I've been like lazy and not doing it, not really sitting down to do it, but I'm going to do it eventually. But usually January is where I freak out about taxes, and February is when I just sit down, be an adult, and just do them. So, but this time, like I said, last year, I have accountants. Like, I have Black women accountants. Shout out to them. Love them. They're awesome. So they were actually, hitting me up in January and probably December. Like, girl, when we'll talk about your taxes. And I'm like, all right, wait, hold on. I'm not ready. So, yeah. We're going to do it. We're going to do the thing.
You gotta.
Oh, it's just so good. But what about you? Have you been playing any games and stuff? Besides the VCR thing.
VHS.
I'm sorry. VHS. You know why? when I was moving Troy out, we were going through the back room because Mama, bless her heart, didn't throw anything out either. And we found this box of VHS tapes. And that's why someone asked me, well, Joy, do you want them? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, do you have a VCR? And I was like, no, my parents do, but I don't.
Yeah.
So VCR was on my brain. So sorry, VHS.
Yeah, no, oh, my goodness gracious. So I went back into Cultist Simulator for some reason. There is you've seen that, right? Like a year ago, it was on. They were heavily advertising it for Switch.
Yes.
Oh. Ronnie says, how many of those VHS tapes were porn?
They were looking for it. They were literally these guys are so hilarious. I love them. Shout out to the whole Troy's family is hilarious. But they were looking for porn tapes, magazines, anything. But side note, they're all men, and me and the one cousin were the only women in there doing stuff. Yeah. So they were gonna have Mama, bless her heart, had a whole bag of purses. This is not me trying to be all up in there telling everybody their business, but
yeah,
she had a whole bag of purses, and they were like, chuck the shit, chuck it all. I was like, no, you do not know if she had important things.
No,
in there.
You have to look. You look through every single bag and every. That is how people end up losing diamond rings and shit and really expensive diamond earrings.
Look, let me tell you how I opened up every bag in there. I gathered so much change, so many old McDonald's coupons. It was nuts. Just envelopes, checks, so much crap. It's crazy. But there was a lot of cool things in there that I was like, no, you should keep this. This is your mother's handwriting. There's certain things in here that I think you would want to have. So I gathered those things and I put them in a notebook, and I was like, Troy, please, underneath this is going to be this. And I don't want your father to see these things. I don't trust him. So just look at these things when you're done. But yeah, they were like, chuck it all. I was like, you didn't even look through the shit.
No, you have to just make sure.
Yeah. So again, y'all, for real, this is, but then it's also making me think God, when I die, I really need to organize before I pass. I don't want nothing. I gotta really look at the stuff. Do I really want people to go through my stuff? And I don't know if I want that.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. It's funny that you're saying that because so one of the funny things about Jane Austen is after she died, oh wait, oh no, I'm hearing myself.
I didn't do anything.
Weird. Oh no, I heard myself on the monitor. Her family members burn all of her journals and stuff.
Oh God.
That way other people wouldn't read it. Yeah.
See, I'm thinking that too. Should I just? I don't know if everyone needs to hear any of my intimate thoughts like that on paper. I could probably burn things now,
And it's funny that you say that because I'm the opposite. I'm in my mind, I'm yeah, no, I want people to know the inner workings,
I mean, certain things, but I know there's stuff that I probably, you don't need to. But then it's crazy because shout out to the wonderful band Epic High. Epic High has they're 3 bands, Korean soul, R&B, rap music. And this man, the leader of the group, or the front man of the group, he had been writing lyrics on his phone for years, and he just posted he lost all the lyrics that he wrote. And I was like, damn, you can't even have this shit on your phone. You can't have it on paper, you can't have it on your phone. Where can you have intimate things that you want to write? That's scary, man. I don't want to have all my notes gone.
Keep it in your head.
Barely. But Yeah, so it just makes me really, aware of like, man, I'm gonna be gone. And but then what's crazy, I don't know if this is like a midlife crisis, it's probably not, but
A little bit.
I feel like I worked so hard, to like buy things and be a gamer and like collect video games and electronics and all this stuff and these clothes and these things. And then I'm like, I want to die. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I barely have anyone to give anything to that can fit my stuff.
They would all throw it out anyway because it's not their style. Like, it's so
Right.
funny. It's all the things that you hold near and dear, like your gamer setup. Like, they're gonna look at it and be like, "It's too complicated." They're gonna see that camcorder that costs you an arm and a leg. They're gonna be like, "Who's gonna use this?" They're gonna sell it. They're gonna sell it for like. They're gonna give it away.
It just makes me sad. Where I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's what happens. You know what it is? It's the worth that you put into something. So just because me or you put our worth into like an item that like means the world to us, to somebody else, if it doesn't mean that to them, then it's not worth it. I don't know.
True.
I was going to say, speaking of worth, I for the first time or second time ever, I signed up for a Kickstarter.
Ah, okay. I like Kickstarter.
Yeah, you're right. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get it up on the screen. I'm gonna share screen. It's for a board game.
Shoot.
Look at me. I'm getting fancy. I was gonna say this Kickstarter got crazy results for their share screen.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for a Kickstarter now.
Boom.
Ooh, Final Girl.
It's a single player board game. It's a single player board game where you can mix and match different pieces to make different combinations. So the one side has the killer and the other side of the box has the map, and so you can mix the killer with different maps because each season consisted of 5 different sets. Ooh. And you can combine them all. So you could have like a Freddy Krueger type of killer instead of dealing with the town in a camp. And so they're currently working on a second season, and this is when I jumped on. And I'm going to get the first season, and it's really awesome. So,
yeah,
I'm super excited about. Look at this one.
Ooh.
And each season, or each game, each game has a different art style. They use different artists because they wanted to have it be like different movies.
I love this. Yeah. It reminds me of the Deadbeats book I got, which was on Kickstarter as well. So hey, look, Kickstarter's pretty good for a lot of cool stuff.
Right? And you know what's crazy about this? Oh, and these were the sets for season or series 1.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy? Do you know how much money they were trying to get? They were trying to get like
$1 million?
No, they were trying to get 100,000.
That's it?
Yeah, they were trying to get 100,000. As of right now, they have $1,690,678.
I see it. The $100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, was it 10,000 or would you say 10,000 or 100?
100,000 goal. They have 10,000 backers.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, $100,000. That's not like a simple thing. That's definitely pretty like tough. But a lot of people believe in this, and I'm glad. Yeah. It's wonderful to share things like that.
Shoot. Yep. I was gonna say, and it's crazy. Like, look at that.
I need to do something. I need to make something that I can put on Kickstarter that will get me $1 million, and all I want to do is pay off my student loans. Like, that's it. I'll make a thing, whatever it is, but I just need help.
I was gonna say, and like when it comes to Kickstarter, you don't even need to do it. Just be like, yeah, I'm coming out with this great thing. It doesn't exist.
I mean, I don't want anybody coming from my neck or coming to, haunt me in my sleep or something. So no, I'm gonna make a thing. It's just, can I just be $100,000 so I can just pay off my student loans, and then maybe I can help pay someone else's student loans. I don't know. The gift that keeps on giving.
I was gonna say, if anything, you'd want to do it in smaller payments. That way, you'd pay less in taxes, right?
Yes, I definitely don't want to pay any more taxes than I need to. So that's because these people, man, more money, more problems.
Oh my God.
I like how, yes, drink it slow. Yes.
Oh, of course. This shit's expensive. I don't even remember when I bought this.
The import. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know if I told you, but I bought a new phone and I'm waiting for it to come.
Oh, did you get like one of those like fancy like Sony Ericsson like super gamer phones?
Nope, it's a different kind of phone, but I can't say it yet because Rodney will kill me if I say it, because I have to do a unboxing of it, but I don't have the phone yet.
I was gonna say, in which case I'm fully aware that it is not an Apple phone, which is fine because you've. I was gonna say, it is or it's not.
No. This is my phone that I have now.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No,
I know phone, you were switching teams. I was gonna say, once you got your computer, you were done.
Oh yeah, I am now going to be Team Android.
Because you don't have an Apple Watch, do you?
Yo, did I not tell you about that whole situation too? The watch is dead. The AirPods done. I'm so tired of Apple. So tired of the fruit phones and nonsense.
I'm confused, Shun, because I have had good experiences with my Apple products.
Look,
but that's just me.
I know. I was fine for years with my Apple Watch, but I went and I can't remember the weekend, but it was a few weekends ago. I went, it was like a Thursday or Friday. I was trying to charge my watch and it wouldn't charge. And I'm like, why is it not charging? And when I had it on the charger, it wouldn't do anything. But if I pressed it, it would just have this red lightning bolt. And I'm like, what is this red lightning bolt? So I went to the flagship Apple store and I went and I got a technician. I was like, well, I don't know what to do because this watch is a series. I think I have series 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm trying to charge it. He's like, well, let me see if I can get my fast charger. I have 2 different chargers, the one that it came with, and then the one I got from Amazon. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. And he's like, well, you can pay $170 to get it repaired.
Yeah.
Or you can just buy a new Apple Watch. And I'm like, yo, and the new Apple Watch is like $300, $400. I'm like, I'm done. And then they're like, well, do you still want to like get it fixed or something? I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have a funeral, which I did have. I had a memorial for my Apple Watch on stream.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's in there. It's in one of these streams. I had a memorial. I spoke to an inanimate object for 2 minutes, and my AirPods, like I have the wonderful holder Bibi gave me a
Stop it.
But they're not here anymore because I'm like, well, F it. They don't even work. One don't turn on. Hers never worked. Like hers worked for maybe a month and then they stopped working. I'm tired of Apple. I'm sick of it.
I'm so
sick of it.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had that experience because you for many years had a great experience. So it goes to show you that they dropped the ball.
And that's why I'm like, so I have this new phone and I need to get a new watch. Because I'm used to having a watch now on my wrist that I'm not getting no Apple phone with an Android phone. I mean, Apple Watch with an Android phone, so I need to get a watch that works with Android. So I'm trying to figure it out, and I think the phone is now closer to me than before.
Okay.
Because I got the phone from China. So this phone has
Are
had
you
a
worried
journey.
about how long customs is going to take?
No, I think, well, if their tracking is correct, it should be in New Jersey. Like, they already did customs and everything.
Okay, cool.
So I should be waiting. I mean, I'm really hoping that by tomorrow, because I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to have the phone. But I didn't order any like stuff for it. I didn't order any backings, screen protections, nothing yet. So
Oh no.
yeah, so I'm like, I need to pay. I was gonna try to pay for that before we went on Nightcap, but it's fine. It's no rush.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with the phone until I for real get the plastic and the different protection stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that. I had a whole thing with Apple, and I was like, I'm not paying $170 when I can just get something new and different and better. Like, get out of my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on with death to. And I don't want to even refer to it as Apple. It's just like, it's a fruit phone, fruit watch.
I was gonna say you're just like calling everybody out.
So if anything though, when you say that I'm a real content creator, like the thing, I don't think I've ever addressed this on here, but I definitely have found out the last week or two, I'm burnt out. Like from social. No, like yeah, like I'm burnt out from social media. That's why I haven't posted. I haven't been doing any content creation, anything, because I know for sure I have experienced burnout.
Yeah.
Since the end of the podcast season 2, nothing. I just stopped for good reason, because I was burnt out. So I did watch some YouTube videos, and the best advice was like, well, you know why you're burnt out is because you do everything off of one phone. Like you everything is on one phone. You have your content creation on your phone. You have your when you're.
Oh, are they saying to split it up between devices? That way you feel like this is my work, this is for work, and this is for play.
Yes, and that's what I never had that. So I was like, I didn't even buy the other phone because of this, but it makes so much more sense when someone said it like that. Where it was like, yeah, you need to separate the two. This phone is going to be my content creation phone. Okay. And then the phone that's coming in is going to be like my own personal.
Fine.
Yes. My fun phone, my whatever, calling people, getting people, whatever. Of course, the thing is now, because I've been in Apple for so daggone long, all of my bubbles are going to be green and not blue. So I have to like readjust people who are talking to me to talk to me this way, because
in which case they will, because it'll automatically send it the way that it needs to be sent,
Yeah. I mean, I did do, like, I watched a video from Marquez Brownlee. He was saying that Google has like RMS. So how there's SMS and then there's some other stuff. Like, they should just join the two, where if it's, instead of it sending as a text message, it should be like be able to be received through iMessage too, but I don't think they have that option yet. So I don't know. We'll see. Baby's got a new phone. I'm going to get this new phone, and I'm just going to use Apple for content, happiness, whatever. And that's it. So we're making moves here. Thank you.
Let's see. We're getting close to the tail end of our time period. So I'm going to say something that I have watched. So I'm gonna say two things that I've watched. Oh, that was cool. Like, what did I say? Two things that I watched.
Yes.
That was ah. All right, so there we go. Oh wait. I'm so sorry. We're so dumb. All right, so so my brother got HBO Max, so I have been able to watch HBO shows, In which case, I've never had an HBO Max at all. And the interesting thing about HBO, I find, is that, and maybe it's just because I haven't had access to their catalog, but the amount of stuff in comparison, like Netflix sucks now. Hulu is just okay, and it's just TV shows. Their movies are like okay. So seeing HBO Max, I'm like, wow, this is great. Which is funny because the thing that I'm watching Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I've heard a lot about that show. That's good.
I'm really liking it. As well as I was catching up on Search Party, which years ago I talked about Search Party seasons 1 and 2 on Nightcap, but they moved to HBO, so I was very excited about being able to see that for like the first time ever. So that's cool. How about you?
Well, we watched Encanto.
Okay.
Which had me bawling at the end. And we did finish 9 Perfect Strangers. Like, I feel like we've mentioned that before.
No.
Yeah, we actually
never did, because you were saving it forever.
Yeah, Bibby and I caught up with 9 Perfect Strangers, which it was like, I don't know, it felt weird the way that it ended. It ended and things are good, but I'm also like, it could have been better with the ending, but it's fine. I love Regina King. I love everybody that was on that show. Also, what we do watch while we're eating dinner, we eat our dinner and we watch the competition shows. So we're watching the glass blowing on Netflix. It's ask me, what's the glass blowing show called? Like Blown Away or Blown Away. Okay. So on Netflix it's a glass blowing show called Blown Away that we watch. So it's really like little competition shows here and there we'll watch on Netflix while we're eating, but those are the kind of main things that we've seen thus far. I do have to catch up with Netflix. I mean, I pay for the thing. I don't even watch it. Sad.
It's so funny. And they reeled you in with that like free thing at like the PlayStation experience. They were like, you get it free for 2 months. You've been paying for it for like 3 years now.
Yes, literally I've been it's fine.
It worked.
I'm totally fine with it being. I would rather have the option there than to be like, oh, I don't have Netflix anymore. Oh, I want to get it. No, I pay for it.
And it's so weird because like Netflix to me at this point, I'm like, nothing. Like,
well, with HBO Max, shout out to mi primo. That's who I get it from. But I traded it. I was like, look, if I gave him my access to my Prime.
Yeah.
And he let me have HBO. So I was like, please and thank you. But with HBO, did you watch the Harry Potter special? Because that's what we did too.
I didn't. Cupid did. I'm not a Potter person.
At all. Yeah, you're not a Potter person. You're not a Marvel person. You're not
No. I'm like nothing. I like three. I'm very niche. Likes. It's funny. I'm adjacent to it all. Right, so I'm like, yeah, I know some of the super people. Yeah,
but still, you're in it, you're around it, but not like in it. But
yeah,
it's fine.
Some of the super people are they're okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was trying to think of HBO and like what we've watched, and for those different channels, 9 Perfect Strangers was the last thing on Hulu. Besides, like if it's not that, it's SNL.
Yeah,
I'll watch SNL. But HBO, it was like the Harry Potter thing, and on Netflix, it was either Blown Away or whatever we were trying to watch on Netflix. So, nothing crazy.
Boom.
Thank you.
Oh man. All right. Well, unfortunately, I think it's that time.
Yeah, Rodney's like, watch Cobra Kai, which I didn't even watch Karate Kid like that, so I'm not in the hype with it.
I'm so sorry, Rodney. It's not me.
I think I should watch it, but also I spent a whole God knows how long, many hours, where I have to go back into watching Avatar, The Last Airbender. I haven't seen that.
That makes me feel so bad that like the only Karate Kid that I ever watched like that was The Next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank. I used to watch that on Disney Channel all the time. I got a cat.
I mean, I think Bibi actually that was the whole movie that we watched. I just can't remember the name of the movie. Was it like 3 Karate Kids or something? 3. It's this movie in the 90s, early 90s, where it's 3 white boys and they have a Japanese grandfather and they I can't remember the name of the movie.
3 white boys? Are you talking about Surf Ninja?
What'd you say, Bibi? 3 Ninjas. It's called 3 Ninjas? That's what Bibi said. You said Surf Ninjas?
Yeah, there was a Surf Ninjas movie, but it was 3 brothers. Oh, it's 3 Ninjas, Rodney.
3 Ninjas.
Rodney,
Bibi, you're right.
I was gonna say, the only
That's
ninja
the last
movie
one.
I saw was Surf Ninjas, and the only reason why I think we watched it is because of the Game Gear.
Oh, yeah, no. This one was 3 white boys who had a Japanese grandfather. Their parents both look really white, but it's fine. And then they were just all about being a ninja and taking karate and stuff in the 90s. That's the last video that I remember watching with ninjas in it. The Power Rangers movie was better. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was better. Look at White Paws. Look at White. Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, do you blame her at this point? I'm like kind of being unbearable. Oh, I'm sorry, lady.
Oh, she's like, let me go.
I know. She's like, he touched me all over.
Let me go.
I love you, lady.
I'm surprised she's letting. Yeah, she's like, all right. Enough.
I was gonna say she's tired. There you go, bye, lady. Yeah, right. She's got white shoes. She's got like little fingerless gloves because it's just like just enough.
Yeah, I watch it. Shout out again, Troy. Again, there's this the tech reviewer, the one that he reviewed the phone that I bought. Oh, please don't joke. He reviewed the phone that I bought, and he has a cat, and he calls the cat White Shoes every time the cat goes on the table, and he's like, it's around him. So he'll play a song that's like, there goes my white shoes, there goes my white shoes. And it's just a cat just being like, meow, being nosy. So shout out to Joe with her gray paws, with her fingerless paws.
Yes, she's got her little fingerless paws. I was gonna say, and the back ones are much. Here we go. See, look, she's got like just like her little fingerless gloves, but the back ones are like.
Oh, look at got the coochie on camera.
I'm gonna set her up with an account with Only Pets.
Only Pets, yes. only. I'm trying to think of the F word for cats, but only felines.
Only felines. Only pets.
Only pets. Ew. And then Ronnie did say, I love my white shoes, because that's the thing. And white shoes, calm down. Like he always says, like, white shoes, calm down. Like, because the cat's all over the place. So cute though.
Oh my. I was gonna say, Rodney, music in the background, too distracting or vibes? Vibe check.
Yeah, this is our first time using background music to talk through. It's very nice.
I was gonna say, I think it was calming. I think if I were to save the audio file, it actually would sound okay as a podcast. Just having something. He says it's fine.
Also, I'm going back to the comments. Yes, Ronnie did say Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum, which those Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum.
Tum Tum. Is that like tummy?
Tum Tum, because the boy was thick. I sound like a Jamaican grandmother. The boy is thick. He was the youngest one, I think, and he was a little chubbier than the other one, so they called him Tum Tum. The 90s. And then what? And of course, looking at the other ones, shout out to Dominic, because he said head wrap joy is also a vibe. And yeah, just out here with my head wrap. But yes. And then they were totally at Eden Center in Virginia. See, I'm going back through the comments real quick just to be like, oh, okay, let me actually Google that. Oops. No. Eden Center in Virginia. Eden Center in Virginia. Okay, I see it.
Excuse me.
It's the premier destination. Ooh, it's definitely Vietnam right there. Okay, I will definitely check all this out. This is cool. Yeah, pho is delicious. And we had that a couple weeks ago. Pho is mad good. So good. You just eat a lot.
I have to send you that picture though.
Oh, please. Yes, please send me that photo.
Oh my goodness. All right. Unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye. I would like to say, Yasaminasai.
Yes, Yasaminasai. Yes, Oklahoma. Yes.
I said it right.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. What's your ramune? Shout out to you.
I better
having
be careful.
Boba.
I'm culturally appropriating. This is bad.
I can't imagine just like you, like, oh, I'm a bad person with the ramune. Sexually suggested.
Oh no! Kill me. I'm sticky. I'm
so sticky.
That's my punishment.
You have to remove some articles of clothing there.
All right. In no particular order, Rodney and Dominic, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Nightcap with Ricky and Joy.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for being here. As we hey. Tune in next time.
Yes. It might be 2 weeks from now. It might not. We don't know.
I'm just happy to be a part of the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
This week is busy. Oh my god.
That's why I'm surprised we even made it.
This is definitely busy. Oh my god.
We needed it.
Thank you. Woo!